What's up, my peoples? How are we in this fine Monday? Had a little rain today on the way back from my job deliveries, but sun's kind of out. Alright, I'm in my personal truck, so I had a request to try to channel Stephen Hawking. Oof, this could be pretty challenging. So, let's see what Stephen Hawking has to say. Stephen Hawking. Let me get into your energy. You're showing me he had a fascination with boats. Racing them and then crashing them. um, he enjoyed being a socialite, partying, the attention. Um, just bouncing around from people and talking, and he enjoyed conversation a lot. Studies were monotonous. He did not like studying for tests and whatnot. Reading was passionate. Um, his beliefs and what he was feeling and getting were to his core. Accepting failure was no option. Um, he's like going all over the place. I'm trying to get him to stay in one subject. Because if it's scientific, I'm not going to get it. All right, Steven, go where you need to go, but slow down. It's like I'm bouncing all around different images and I can't keep up. So, Steven, slow down. Where do you want me to go, Steven? He enjoyed challenging his teachers. He believed they were not right. His biggest obsession was black holes. He believed that a black hole would suck up all the energy of anything that came near it and it would disappear. That once you went through a black hole, nothing could be transferred back. But he's saying he has no clue if a black hole actually exists. But it was more of a theory that multiple energies collide, creating an emptiness in space. He's saying there's an energy going. He keeps kind of reference God a little bit, and it's kind of hard to get. Like I said, he's like all over the place. He just like a constant thinker kind of thing, and I can't keep up and get him to slow down and talk. um, anyway, talking a little bit about religion and belief in God, that there's a power, that his power source is almighty, but now he knows, being on the other side, that there's a source higher than God, like an ultimate an ultimate source of galactic power. That can create and move stars and kind of like make anything happen. He's saying something about mind over matter. Um, he couldn't prove it, but he was saying he knew the mind had unlimited power. That if you could tap into the resource of the brain and use it um, completely, anything is possible. What do you call it? Telekinesis or something like that. I can't remember what that's called, but I heard that. Um, like bending things, moving things, uh, communicating with the minds instead of using actual speech. Um, Saying something about he doesn't understand how kind of weird, but he didn't understand the purpose of gravity. He goes, it's pointless. He goes, yes, gravity has its purpose, to keep us planted on the earth, but he's saying if you could use your mind enough and tap into that, you can put yourself in weightlessness to move as you want without this burden of gravity. Kind of like using the vibrations of thought of mind to create your own, like, jet propulsions. You have no clue how deep the electrical currents in a mind can accomplish. He's saying such as intuitive psychics, whatnot. Oh, I had to pause. Someone was leaving next to me. Okay. And they wanted to think I was weird, like I was talking to myself or something. Okay. He's still here. He's saying there's psychics and intuitives have a different part of the brain that is opened up. Kind of like a receptor, or per se like a satellite dish to receive spirit messages, and sense that it is talking with your mind. He goes, which space friends do. They're evolved to a point. So the select few humans are allowed to have that electrical current connected to make their dish work. It's fascinating, he says. He goes, it's kind of like frontal lobe right. But he's saying it's not like people talk about the third eye chakra or whatever. It's actually off a little bit. But the human mind is incredible. And it's too bad it's actually wasted. Um, we're all spiritual beings. meant meant to be at a place at a certain time. The growth aspect of science, technology, is going to be a fun thing to watch. From the other side, he's giving messages. I don't know why, but he's saying Tesla. I don't know why, but he's saying Tesla. It's like he's connected with Tesla. He's saying that man is got visions, but he's a little off kilter. But the great ones are never all there to begin with. And now he's laughing. He goes, I think I really want to have a beer on that one. He wishes he could have accomplished more with his theories. But with his limitations, it was all using his mind instead of constructively with his hands. It was a very difficult adjustment. There was nothing he could do about it except his fate. But the mind was still churning. Thoughts and reactions and work and provocating talk was very enlightening to me. But he doesn't feel like he deserved all the rewards because some things were false. Now that I'm on this side, I see so much clearer. The knowledge is vast and instantaneous. There's no need for reading. There's no need for mind growth because you know it all. The only learning is saying how to be a god. learning is how to be the loving soul or the loving entity. That's our only purpose after we pass, how to be that loving entity. It's not like it's crowded because the universe is vast. So spirits mingle and intertwine, and it's fine. But it's like at times you can easily create your own space. If I want to sit in a golf course, I sit in a golf course. If I want to sit in a library, I sit in a library. If I want to create my own space observatory, I can do it. This energy on the other side is so easy to create. And time is not of the essence because you just are. You're just energy, a collective energy. We are all like an intertwining matrix of beings. But what creates this intertwining is there's a cut. So this intertwining, there might be a cut, and that cut is the intertwining failing to create that circuit, and that's where the bad energy is. So in this massive weave of collective, there's cuts all over the place. And then it creates gaps and holes, and that's where negativity seeps in and bad actors and shifts. But over time, when things evolve, these gaps get sealed. And he's saying this collective now is starting to fill these gaps by removing these cuts, these blockages, these doorways. He's saying it's time to shut those doors and throw away the key. He's showing me waves and ripples. This collective is all intertwined and smooth. But when you get the bad energy, there'll be waves in this collective, causing instability in the energy of this wholesome collective. And these are the bad times you see within our world. Hence called a ripple effect, or a ripple in time. But the power of the energy collective, by the work of the many souls and angels above, will suppress this wave to bring balance. Once balance is achieved, it can only be sustained for so long. Because eventually, there will be waves again. Because darkness always has a way to seep in. But over time, the suppression of this ripple effect will be lessened. But right now, there's a huge ripple in the collective energy. And this shall pass. Saying something about every 10 to 12 years, you'll see this ripple effect. Where there's something needs adjustment. Now is one of the biggest ripples. It's more like a hurricane rippling through. But have faith, this is calming. It's getting to the balance. So that's all I have to say. He says it's time to go back to the pub and join his family. Trying to get what he's trying to say something else. I feel like the last words he wants to say is quantum relaxation. He said, find your quantum relaxation. If you can find your quantum relaxation, you'll need no more. That's it. Wow, thank you, Stephen Hawking. I might have to watch that one. This one. Interesting. Quantum relaxation. I have to see what he meant about quantum. Well, I don't know if it's true or what, but that's where it went. All right. Time to get home. Load this up. You'll know it's loaded. You'll be seeing it, but anyway. Peace and love. Be safe. Be cool. Skype your family.